Welcome to the God and Gypsy. I am a self-proclaimed God-ordained high priestess, and today we're going to do a collective reading. I'm in the mood. Now, if it doesn't fit, then don't try to force it, because we're all not going through the same things, right? If you have been through it, or you might go through it later, then take heed. Okay, I call upon the highest white lights, and may all negative energy be banished from this space, from this reading. Okay, let's get some oracle cards. I need to get some more cards, y'all. Like, for real, I need to get a bunch of new cards. Okay, we got deep cellular healing. Look how that light shines on there. Excuse my nails. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing, right? Let's get two more. Says physical and emotional healing. Okay, somebody's going through this. Star family, you're a part of a team of souls. Call in support. And we have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Karmic relationships. So you might be in the mood to heal yourself. Earth school, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning at the bottom of the deck, okay? You might be in the energy of, you're going through this healing. I see someone, and you're calling on angels, you're calling on God, you are calling on higher powers to help you get through this. You might have let go, or you might, I'm seeing that you might have had a bunch of karmic relationships, whether that's platonic or, you know, lovers or family or whatever. Yeah, whatever. Okay. And there was conflict between y'all, right? And I think you realize that. And I think I'm thinking that somebody is kind of at that point. See, it gets to a point where it gets to the point, okay, that you're just sick and tired of shit, and you're just tired of going through the same cycles over and over. It's what it looked like. And I'm seeing somebody literally crying out to God to take these feelings up off of them. Whatever the addiction is of the type of people, like, it's like you're going across different bodies but the same spirit, and you have realized that, and you took a step back, like, whoa, all right, I gotta learn the damn lesson in here, because yeah, life lesson, soul growth, study, higher learning. You are elevating the way you think, the way you move, who you be around, all of that good stuff. And I'm seeing somebody literally crying and asking God to take those feelings away from them, that attraction, that habit, those people and their habits that are bad for you and are bad influences, and subconscious peer pressure, subconscious learning. You are unlearning the things that kept you in karmic relationships, right? And you are going through a deep cellular healing, physically and emotionally. Okay. We got the Emperor, the Six of Wands. Okay. What does this mean? What's going on here? We got the Three of Swords. Yeah. Something. It's a realization that you came to. Oh, and that's the High Priestess. Look, I just was literally saying there was a realization that you came to, and it broke your damn heart. Maybe it's about an emperor or somebody that's in emperor energy, but, or maybe not, because it's like that. Maybe it's just like the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the High Priestess. There's something that you realized about somebody. Yeah, we got the King of Swords. We got the Justice card. It's something that you noticed about somebody that you put time in and that you're around. It's something that really bothered you. It's like what I'm seeing is somebody presenting themselves as this, like, you know how people be like, you know, but you was tricked, you know, y'all let guys or girls trick y'all, and it's like, no, do you leave out the fact that they freaking pretend to be somebody at the beginning, and then they get what they want or get close to what they want, and they totally just switch the script? I'm seeing somebody present themselves to you in a way that didn't seem like a karmic relationship, or didn't seem like the same soul tie that you've had over and over with different people in different bodies. I feel like they presented themselves to be a stand-up person, an emperor, in an emperor energy, and you had come to the realization that this motherfucker don't even have no emotional maturity. These people don't have emotional maturity, but it's the fact that you're bringing justice to me. I'm feeling like you're bringing it upon yourself for this deep cellular healing. Because the people that you've been loving on is not been loving on you. Yeah, and these might even be, these are relationships. You've been going through this a long time. And you seem to be fond of people that you've known a long time, right? You give them the benefit of the doubt. And you love on them. And you love on them, right? And you realize that you're just getting tricked over and over again, right? That's not cool. Real lame. Okay? Yeah, we got the Two of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. It's just like, I feel like we got the Three of Cups and the Eight of Swords. I feel like you feel like everyone celebrates around you. I don't even feel like this you. I feel like you feel like everyone around you celebrates and like kind of like leaves you blindfolded about shit. Like they kind of single you out, like this Two of Pentacles energy, like of having issues of including you, or they don't really want to include you and you kind of feel it, or maybe that's what you saw, and you just feel like you haven't really been surrounded by people that actually love you back. Like the way that you love them, they do not love you back like that. You've been in the blind about it, and they have been putting on a show though. Even though you're giving your own self this justice because you went into your freaking intuition bag and was like, hey, this check ain't adding up. I'm putting in all these hours and I ain't getting the pay. And these, meanwhile, you might be even watching these people celebrate, you know what I'm saying, and just being decisive about you. Or when you ask them, or when you say something, they get a little defensive. Yeah, like they hold back from you. The people that you float towards hold back from you when you want the Two of Cups. And see, this is what's crazy. We got the Ace of Swords at the bottom. This is the truth, right? I keeps my sword. If y'all know, y'all know. I keeps my sword on standby because motherfuckers ain't shit. So, this love that you're wanting and this love that you want to acquire is just out of reach right now because people around you, you're floating to people that don't care about nothing but themselves. And they're around other people that don't care about nothing but themselves. And then you feel left out when really you don't even fit in. You weren't even made to fit into this. Whatever you're trying to squeeze into, it might just be something you used to. And granted, it broke your heart. But like I said, you are learning life lessons. And you are hitting realizations about this. This is necessary for your soul's growth. Studying higher learning. I feel like you might have been in an observant energy around these people. Just still, even if you were showing up, you were just in an observant energy. But you were being fooled when you were around. And when you wasn't around, they was just parlaying like it was nothing. But you're going through this physical and emotional healing. Like, I feel like your heart really was broken at the fact that you realize you are in the process of repeating cycles. We got the Nine of Wands. The Ten of Wands. The 9 to the 10. And how I see it with this 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands, 9 to the 10, you was already aware. Like, you already had those gut feelings. Like, you was already aware. It was like clicking to your intuition. And then with the 10 of Wands, I feel like you gathered all those feelings up. You gathered them feelings up and you became this Queen of Swords. And you realize that you just need to focus on your bag. We got the Queen of Cups. Pour into yourself, because all these people ever brought you was conflict. You're in the age of avoiding the conflict. You don't have time for that. Like I said, you're in your bag. You're giving the love to yourself that you want to give to other people. You literally wrap this shit the fuck up. You motherfuckers ain't finna keep doing me like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that Weekend song. Never need a, I'm what up need. You know? Trying to find someone that can me. I don't know if he said fit or whatever he said right there, but try to find somebody to match your vibration that's on the same energy as you. And since they was giving you this sword ass energy, you said, hey, I can give the sword ass energy too. You put that shit up, gather that shit, to wrap that the fuck up. Cut the motherfucking show. Cut the motherfucking show. I ain't finna do this no more. And I actually really love that for you, because you are walking away from shit you thought you treasured. You really didn't, though. That's the thing that I'm hearing. Like, you really didn't even, like, you already had suspicions, but people put on a front. And I always say this. It amazes me how long people will put up a front acting like they fuck with you. 11/11 just passed. Absolutely disgraceful how people will pretend for a long period of time. And yes, you walked away from this. You were sad about it. Now, people talk bad about isolation, but I don't feel like it should be for long periods of time. Of course not, especially if you're breathing off the sadness. But walking away from things that you treasure was one of the hardest things you ever done. I put this right in the middle. And you literally just like, you realize like, okay, I'm just gonna start, I'm seeing the flags and I'm gonna get the fuck on, okay? And it made you sad, because I feel like you might be into your intuition more, being that you know that your soul is learning. And you are sad because you got this feeling that there is nobody like you. And it might not be nobody like you, but it most definitely is somebody that can relate to you and vibrate on the same frequency as you. You just might not have came across them yet. Now, mind you, all the people that you left, they are in shambles, because they know how much you love them. Oh, they know, and they put them in this tower moment, baby. You put people in a tower moment. Yeah, you've cut. We got the Devil card. You put all those chains, beat the system with chains and whips. I'm not the candidate to vibe with. I don't with that kumbaya, Kendrick Lamar. You're not playing nice no more, is what I'm saying. You are realizing these karmic relationships haven't been doing anything but draining you. You are healing on a cellular level. You know that this has to change. Like, this wasn't the way, this isn't what you wanted. This is not what you want out of people. It's not what you want out of relationships. And you understand that you have to reflect that. And being that you were still putting yourself in the position to be around these energies, even if it's like a mother or a dad or a grandpa, like, you putting yourself in these energies really did no good for you. But walking away, ooh, baby, you made people realize a lot about themselves. It's like you're not even turning, you're not, and I got this feeling like you ain't having fun right now. Like, you shut shit. When I say party over, shutting it all down. You're not taking the cups. You're knocking them over. You're kicking them off. You are focused in your bag. But it's causing tower moments, because these are people that just thought they had you in the bag pretty much. They thought they had you fooled. But you are like, you're going through this soul's ascension. This is earth school right here. This is a soul's ascension. And you ain't going for no bull. You hear me? And I actually I'm proud of you for that, because that's one of the hardest things to do. You made the choice. We got the Two of Wands. To keep going through these cycles, or move on and go towards what I really dream, what I really want, what I really hope. And that's going to do you some good. Even though you might still be sad about it. Yeah, we got the Fool card. New beginnings. Even though you might be sad about it. Yeah, the endings of these. See, and this is right on top of the, I'm not finna argue with you. You mad. You big mad. And they should be. because they was breadcrumbing you, and all you was doing was offering these people love. But now you stepping into this new bag, Queen of Wands, being real attractive, getting into yourself, get into your body, stimulate your mind. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles. What you're heading towards don't even compare to whatever you're leaving, honey. Do you hear what I'm saying? When I say it doesn't compare, it don't compare. Excuse me, I look crazy, but we're gonna get one of these cards. But yeah, like I said, you going towards new beginnings because you're actually learning the lessons, and you will be rewarded for that, because you're no longer fooled by the mask that people portray to you. Like, you see it, you know it, you just go ahead and dud it. Dud. Okay? Dud. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. Now let's get these affirmation cards, because you need to, what I'm seeing here is you want to work on yourself and be more into yourself so you can attract the things that you actually do want. I gotta have that card. So we have, let's do, when you get up in the mornings, right, make sure that you everything that you think vibrates. Okay, every thought vibrates, whether you say it, speak it out loud or not. Of course, if you speak it, it moves a little faster, but even the thought, the frequency of the thought travels, right? You're not stuck anymore. Call in the support. Call on God, baby. Call on God, baby. All you gotta do is call him. You might feel like he's not listening, but he is. He needs you to. What's not clicking, Steven? That's how God is. What's not clicking, you gonna keep clicking up with these people that put you in conflict, cause you problems, breadcrumb you. You know, you want this new beginning. You can't see, you know, God ain't gonna give you nothing bigger until you let go of the shit that you're holding on to, that you think you're not gonna find better, but you are. You most certainly are, because you are in this physical and emotional healing. It's a lot of sky here, so if you just want to sit outside, you know, old people be sitting on the porch enjoying the view. It's for a reason. Go get some sunlight. That would be very beneficial to your healing, right? I honestly haven't used these cards right here in so long. I don't know what they say, boo. Yes, we got follow your dreams, okay? You have big dreams, and there's a lot of sky here, a lot of space. So it's like whatever you see in your head, whatever you imagine, you can do it. Like, I be thinking all the time about how they have all these little sayings. They call them old wives' tales or whatever. But if you ever actually broke them motherfuckers down, they make all the damn sense. They make all the sense. For everyday life matters, right? Follow your dreams, okay? It's going to lead you to blessings, okay? You're going to look better. When you look good, you feel good. You're going to take care of yourself more, because you're not going to be worrying about these people, what they doing. And whatever they got going on, that's some shit you let go. It looks like you dodged a bullet, okay? That's what it's looking like. It looks like you dodged the damn bullet. The finish line is close. You're at a pivotal point in your journey. We got a lot of blue here. Use your throat chakra more. You're in a pivotal point of your journey right now, right? Your finish line ain't far away, because I feel like these people had just, like, you've always been on the path to your dreams, but I feel like these people distracted you. They took you out of your focus, right? With these addictions and parties and like things that you felt like was beyond you at this point, which is why you want this new beginning, right? You got all this love, all these cups that you offered, and people just didn't give a fuck about them. They walked away from them. They was indecisive about you when they was the ones being fake the whole motherfucking time. Yeah, we got real love, unexplainable bond. You have new people coming along. That's gonna make you be like, why was I ever even tripping? Like all that had to happen, right? This card goes over here. All of that had to happen. Thinking of switching fields, all the blue cards are coming out, and focus. I'm gonna get one more. Let's see, that was the affirmation card. Oh, yes, we got out of alignment, okay? These people cannot do that to you anymore. And for your affirmation, I am abundant. Say these things to yourself when you get up, or if you get those feelings, right? Because like I said, these thoughts, they vibrate out They vibrate outwards. And it basically, I am rubber, you are glue. Bounces off me, sticks to you. That also applies to yourself, if you ask me. Let yourself know that you are abundant in this, whatever you're choosing to switch. And that losing these karmic relationships, it's not your loss. It's not your loss. Whatever field you're looking at or whatever you're trying to switch into, you are going to be so abundant in this. And right now, you're just out of alignment because just like I'm hearing like a recalibration. You are recalibrating your mind. You're recalibrating your thoughts. Like I said, the frequency. You're recalibrating, right? It's the frequency, right? We got to really pay attention to the words we use. You recalibrating your frequency. So you don't repeat these same cycles. Like, look, y'all on two different worlds. Y'all got two different mind states. Because you love them, you figure, or you've known them for so long, they get a pass. Nobody gets a fucking pass. Nobody gets a fucking pass. If that shit's not reciprocated, there is nothing to fucking talk about. Right? They make you sit here and do shit you don't even want to do. They wasting time. They just wasting time. You know what I'm saying? You already know what you want to do. You are so close, and you're going to meet people that are aligned with you, right? Because right now you're out of alignment because you can't attach yourself to these energies. Like I say a lot that, you know, like they show you those pictures and one rotten apple spoils the whole, but that is like, if you leave that shit there too long, it's going to spread to the good apples, right? Even subconsciously. So say all your friends is hoes. And you always with these hoes. And y'all go out. And when people see y'all, they assume you hoeing because they hoeing. Even if you not, you down. But you always showing up where they at. You always popping up where they at. You always with them. When they do their dastardly deeds, you're there. You know, even if you're not partaking in them situations. And people form their opinions. Not that their opinions matter. But like I said, you're letting that rub off on you subconsciously and not realizing it. And it's suppressing your growth. And we're not suppressing our growth. When we do feel something, we're going to feel it and let it the fuck go. Okay? So, baby, let it go. Let that go. You are stepping into a new life. And you control this reality. And you're going to put yourself back in alignment. See, we got all these stars. You're out of alignment right now trying to please these people. Fuck them. That's also my favorite phrase, if you did not know. I do not care. This is a deep physical, emotional healing. This is deep cellular healing. You can change your bloodline with this type of healing that you got going on, right? Call on them. Anytime you need a call on me. Call on them. They love you. Your people, your past over loved ones, your ancestors, your spirit guides. God loves you. God will not leave you. He will not forsake you, right? So let go of this and do it with confidence. Take a breath. Take the lessons. And don't forget as you move forward, when you meet these new people and get these new bonds, how people treated you, you don't need them. You are so close to where you want to be. You are abundantly close. You have to remain focused, because if you don't, anything that shifts your focus is going to put you out of alignment and slow this process down, right? Your soul is growing, and I think that's beautiful. Higher learning. Look into yourself, boo, and let the bullshit go. Okay? Love y'all. Have a good day.